It's official. We have a major update on New York Knicks superstar Jalen Brunson, as revealed by an NBA insider and head coach Tom Thibodeau, who have given the biggest updates that we've heard yet on Jalen Brunson and his incoming return. And this could not be happening at a better time, as there are multiple Knicks players dealing with injuries right now. And we're going to break all of this down, diving into when Jalen Brunson will be returning to the floor for the New York Knicks. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always. And guys, if you're part of that 64% that's not subscribed to Knicks Digest, this is the place to be for all New York Knicks content. We're having a bunch of fun on this channel, multiple videos every single day. You do not want to miss out. So turn on those post notifications, and we're so close to 13,000 subs. You guys have been killing it recently. Thank you so much. But let's jump into the video. We have a lot to discuss right here as well. Jalen Brunson, the superstar of the New York Knicks, has been out for the last 13 games with an injury to his ankle that he sustained against the Los Angeles Lakers in LA. Since then, the Knicks have been all right. There's been moments where things have been bad. There's been moments where things have been good. But we know the Knicks would have been much better had Jalen Brunson been on the floor with the team. Now, there's been a lot of nice moments, like seeing OG Anunoby break out into the player he's been these past couple of games, and Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges all playing well. But now where the New York Knicks stand, they need Jalen Brunson back, because he needs to get warmed up for the NBA playoffs that are upcoming, because Brunson is the best player on this team. He's the team's engine. And without him, it's hard to imagine that they'd win in the first round. Maybe they still could. Definitely not impossible. Without Jalen Brunson, we know that basically there's no hope for the Knicks to go anywhere really far. So having Jalen Brunson back is absolutely huge. And NBA insider Chris Haynes gave the biggest update yet on Brunson, as he revealed that New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson, from the ankle injury, is set to practice for the first time on Friday and is expected to be ruled questionable Saturday versus the Atlanta Hawks. So Jalen Brunson is now on the road back to recovery, back to getting on the floor and getting going with his team, with the New York Knicks. And Tom Thibodeau echoed this statement by saying Jalen Brunson's been cleared for basketball activities, as he said that with a big smile on his face. Super happy that the New York Knicks superstar is going to be back, and this could not be coming at a better time. I mean, Jalen Brunson has been phenomenal this season, putting up 26 points per game with 3 rebounds and 7.5 assists, shooting 49% from the field and 38.5% from 3. Also shooting 42.3% on the corner threes. He's an elite catch and shoot player. Also one of the best shot creators in basketball. Great with creating for other people. Just an all-around superstar of the game. And the Knicks need Jalen Brunson there in order to be their best selves. Like everyone else, I cannot wait to watch Jalen Brunson get back on the court for the New York Knicks. And it's clearly coming soon. On top of that, it's just coming at a good time with where everything's at for the Knicks right now. I mean, taking a look at things, the Knicks are 9-6 without Jalen Brunson and 8-6 in this run of these 14 games, not 13, my apologies, that he has missed with this ankle injury. So now Brunson, who's missed 15 games on the season, we've witnessed the Knicks go 9-6, 8-6 in this stretch, as just mentioned. And well, that's all right. For a team without their best player, that's not bad at all. But they do need their best player in order to be their best selves. They're locked in as the 3 seed. They're going to be the 3rd seed at the end of the season. And on top of that, what we are going to see is likely the Milwaukee Bucks be the 6th seed. So we will likely see the New York Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks face off in the first round. A series where you want Jalen Brunson there, because he could just take advantage of the poor perimeter defense that the Milwaukee Bucks have, especially when defending guards. And you look at the Knicks and everything in regards to the offensive side. Without Jalen Brunson, things have not been great. They have the 10th worst offensive rating in basketball. They're right there with the Mavericks, who have dealt with a bunch of injuries and stupid trades, and the Memphis Grizzlies, who have just been a confusing team after the Taylor Jenkins firing, and even, I guess, before that. Also, John Morant's still with some injuries. The Trailblazers, who aren't very good. The Miami Heat, who have actually been on a nice run, but it's been their defense that's helped them. Los Angeles Lakers, who surprisingly are a defensive first team even without Anthony Davis, and it's been working out well. The Sacramento Kings, who are not great. The Orlando Magic, who are dealing with a bunch of injuries and therefore not great. The Philadelphia 76ers, who are awful. And the Charlotte Hornets, who are really bad as well. So where things stand right now, the New York Knicks are not in great company here. The Lakers are probably the second best team here to the Knicks, and maybe the best depending on who you ask. Outside of that, there's also the Grizzlies, who are good in the standings, but same time, not really a huge threat, I think most people would say. So not great company for the Knicks right there. But on top of that, you look at the defensive rating of things, and the Knicks do look a lot better. Now they're in good company. You're with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Again, the Magic are not a bad team. They're a playoff team. The Houston Rockets, who are the second seed. The Toronto Raptors are not very good. Los Angeles Clippers, who are good and are 8-2 in their last 10 games. The Golden State Warriors, who are 18-2 when Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry both play. Minnesota Timberwolves are a playoff team. The Bulls, like always, are a play-in team. And the Heat, as I mentioned, are on a hot streak. So the Knicks in much better company here, showing they're a great defensive team without Jalen Brunson. And they are with Jalen Brunson as well, but we know Brunson's not some elite defender or a really good defender by any means. So it's not necessarily Brunson missing time. It's more Mitchell Robinson coming back than anything else. So with the Knicks having this uptick in defensive rating, that again is because of Mitchell Robinson, not because of lack of Jalen Brunson. What we're seeing right now is this Knicks offense. It's about to get a major, major boost as this team that's been playing without a superstar point guard is about to be playing with a superstar point guard, which is going to change everything for the offense and make the Knicks look like a complete team for the first time all year with both Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson on the floor together. Obviously, guys like Deuce McBride and Cameron Payne are still out with injuries, and we do have an injury update on that, so make sure to stay tuned for that video, which will be coming out very soon, so make sure I have your post notifications on so you don't miss that one as well. But when talking about Jalen Brunson and all this, without these two guys here, the Knicks have dove into their reserves. And I mean, literally their reserves. DeLon Wright, who is on the end of the bench, has now been starting games. And in the 4 games that he started with the New York Knicks, he's played surprisingly well and may have avoided getting waived off the Knicks entirely like he was expected to for the Knicks to bring in a guy like a Moses Brown, TJ Warren, Chuma Okeke, and Wright's been really good. I mean, 9.5 points per game. On top of that, getting 3.5 rebounds, 4 assists, hitting his shots well at 48% and threes at 35.7%. DeLon Wright's been good. On top of that, he's played excellent on-ball defense. The passing has been nice. He's been a nice veteran point guard to step in, and he's shown that he is very much an NBA player. So shout out to DeLon Wright. I kept making videos about how the Knicks should waive him, and I felt bad about it because I actually do like DeLon Wright. I've been a fan of his game. I think he's a solid player indeed. And I was kind of surprised to see him on the Knicks just because I've seen him on so many teams, so seeing him on the Knicks was funny. But he has been very good for the Knicks since he got in the starting lineup. So shout out to DeLon Wright. I mean, he took the opportunity and he seized it, and he deserves every bit of this. So really happy to see DeLon Wright seeing some success. It does make the Knicks kind of in a weird situation because they could add another player, but we do have a video on that coming out, so you want to make sure to stay tuned for that as well. That's what I'm telling you guys. You got to subscribe because we got a bunch of good stuff coming your way. But look, with DeLon Wright, he's been solid, and Tyler Kolek's been a great passer. Outside of that, he's still kind of developing, only putting up 2.7 points in the 7 games that he's played in bigger minutes, where he's averaging 17.5 minutes per game, putting up 2.7 points and 1.3 rebounds, but he is getting 6 assists in these games, and he's not really shooting the ball at all. He's only really attempting a couple shots, so attempting 3.6 shots per game. He's only hitting them at a 24% clip. On top of that, attempting 1.9 threes per game of those 3.6 shots, and most of his shots are threes that he's not hitting right now at a 15.4% clip. So he is going to have to get that going better if he wants to find his role with the Knicks next season, which he's expected to. But if the numbers are not great, it is going to cause some concern for Tyler Kolek. So we'll see where that goes for sure. I do believe in Kolek. I think he's just in a tough position right now, but we'll see where that goes for sure. On top of that, the Knicks just need Jalen Brunson back to be their best selves, and they're about to get him back. Literally tomorrow, he'll be back practicing, and if he doesn't play against the Hawks on Saturday, he will likely play against the Phoenix Suns later. So, guys, let me know when you think Brunson's returning. Will the Knicks go on a hot streak when Brunson comes back? I kind of think so. Give me all that in the comments down below. Be sure to respond. On top of that, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're so close to 13K. Let's keep pushing. Have a great day, guys, and go Knicks.